in the process of hawking the Herbalife, I went to a pub at Tere Junction, that is Green. I went to look for a job there. No, I hawked this to the place, and the woman was telling me, how can I be hawking this? These things are expensive. How many sales, how will you sell this and make money? I need a worker. If you want a job, I can hire you. And it was a pub. So when she said that, already I was living with my baby daddy, my second baby daddy, and he was treating me poorly. And it wasn't late, I wasn't pregnant. And this woman is saying she will accept me. She will accept me at her pub. And I had a sleeping place. She even gave me a sleeping place at the pub. So I didn't even think twice. I went home, just packed my things. I told him I've had a job and I want to go and work. He said, no, he can't allow me to go and work. And you are not supporting me. You are not supporting me. Because I wanted to be with you, I was doing everything to support you. I'll hold this, get money, and support you. This guy was so obsessed with learning phone. He wanted to learn repairs, but there wasn't enough money. And because you were my friend, I was supporting him because he was my friend. And I wasn't seeing any problem with supporting my friend because my mom is very caring. My mom has supported a lot of people, and at the end of the day, they paid her with evil, but she didn't care. She doesn't care. She still supports people. She even brought some funny people from our hometown that they end up going back to tell people that she used spirituality to sell her porridge. This porridge, she started selling this porridge when I was 6 years or 9 years. I still remember. I was just a kid when she started. How can someone sell for 20 years and still not have customers? Does it make sense? If she's not getting customers, will she continue selling it? And it's not like the porridge is not even nice. The whole area, she takes the crown. Everyone knows that. If people come to me that the porridge is finished, the way they'll be shouting, oh, the porridge is nice. And this is something we all eat. I eat this porridge. My brother eats. Anyone who comes to live with us eats the porridge. She herself, she doesn't eat anything. She eats the porridge. Like, she doesn't have time for food. Like, her job is her God. She's always worshipping what she's doing. She's always working. She wakes up at 2:30 a.m. every day. Automatic, when it is 2:30, she's up, running up and down. She doesn't sit down. She doesn't rest. The way she's dedicated to doing this porridge, how can you say she's using spirituality to sell? Someone even said she even add feces to her food to sell. What sense does this make? And people believe her. And she doesn't care. And whoever, these people are her own siblings. These are her own siblings she was taking care of. She was taking care of them for free self. She would even take her siblings and her nieces and her cousins to school, pay their fees for free. But when I leave Esther with her, she expects me to pay. She expects me to pay for her fees. Then if not, then come and take your child away. But she'll pay for her cousins, her siblings, she'll pay everything. Their clothes up and down, everything, including their fees. But none of them is living with her right now. None of those kids are living with her right now. But when she clearly saw that I had nothing to eat, I was looking like a rag. Even if I come to her, she will sometimes be telling me I'm feeling shy. I'm feeling shy. That you are feeling shy that your child has come to you because of her state. And you won't even take, like, she will take my child and be pressuring me to get money from my baby daddy for her. And even when I ask him, he doesn't have money. He's always complaining of not having money. He didn't even complete SHS. He didn't complete. And he always tried to, he's always doing laborers, he's trying to find some, he's always trying to hustle, do petty work for himself. So it's not all the time that you call him that he has money. And my mom will tell me she doesn't want to take care of me and take care of my kids. But she'll take care of all her cousins, even if the whole Fumbisi, all her family there will pack and come and live with her. She'll take care of them for free. She makes sure that you eat. In fact, if you don't eat my mom's food, she'll become mad at you. Maybe she'll tell you, maybe I've done something to you. Because you must eat. It is compulsory. They'll go and tarnish the image. But if someone call her from North right now that I want to come to you, you'll come. She doesn't have a problem with that. Go and say anything you want. She has done hers. The rest is for the universe. So I'm just like her. Even though she complained that I shout and everything, that's her and me, not me. This is not me. When I was growing up, they knew that I don't like talking. I'm very quiet. I talk slowly. I don't even get angry. I only smile. I only laugh. Even if you insult me, at the beginning when they were insulting me, called Ginny, Paso. Do you know Paso? Sheep. They will insult me for all those things, and I only laugh. And she'll get mad for laughing. She'll get mad for the fact that I'm not mad that she's insulting me. So she taught me how to be mad. This all this. It doesn't make sense. So I thought I was just helping my friend. I wasn't. People were even they were even spreading rumors that I was actually taking care of the guy. But we are friends. He's accommodating me. So he wanted to do it. Okay, I will hawk and bring the money. Okay, go and do it. Because I know if he have money, he will give me. He's not stingy. He's not even stingy with people outside. How will he get money and be stingy with me? And this is a best friend of mine. I never really had friends. And finally, I have a best friend. Why shouldn't I support him? I don't see that as a problem. But I realized that when he started doing his own job, he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to support me also. So I packed to go and live in the bar. The pub. I left him. I left. Bullshit. I sent my child away. Because my mom was mad that I was living with a man. Why? We took you to school and you are living with a man. How? How are you living with a man? Who sent you to a man? People try to condemn me, but they ignore the fact that the guys were disturbing me. And it also became part of me staying there. Why should I live again? I'm safe there. Why should I live? So I packed to go and live at the pub. And I was living at the pub. And I gave my child to someone to take care of me. Okay? That someone is the guy who defiled my daughter's grandmother. That guy's grandmother. So that was how comfortable they became comfortable with each other. So that thing, it wasn't once. He was doing it to the child till the day the child confessed it to me. And before she would confess it, I'd come back to the guy to come and live there, and even got pregnant with the second born before I finally found out that this happened. So when I went to live at the pub, he came running. He came several times. Even before I would go and live at the pub, he was having this sugar mommy. This sugar mommy was living in the same area with us. This sugar mommy saw how we were struggling to rise. But this sugar mommy was just interested in the sex they were having. That's all. She didn't care about what we were going through, she was putting me through. To the point that I even told her that I don't like what she's doing. I respect her a lot. I know you know me. Why are you doing this? Like women, we are each other's enemy. Some women can live in the same compound house and be using each other's men. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Do we have to do that to each other? Are you a woman more than another woman? At the end of the day, come out be served. So it won't take you anywhere. So I try to complain to this woman that whatever she's doing, it is affecting our relationship. I didn't know that it is what it is, not because of what she was doing. So it was after that issue that I had to pack and go and leave the bar. And he came running. He made me feel like he wanted me. He came several times. He even came with a friend. When he came with his friend, I sent them away. I was, go, leave me alone. I sent them away. But he kept coming. He never stopped coming. So the woman who was taking care of my child called me one day that, hey, the way the guy has lost weight, he has lost weight completely. And he came just to send someone to buy him food. He was sick. And he was lying inside. I said, hey, then if this guy is sick because of me, then it's real. It is real that he really loved me. So I just ran. I didn't even think twice. I ran to him. And I went. He was honestly sick. He had grown lean and tall at once. And his body was very, 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 very hot. And no one was there to take care of him. So I was also at work. I was at work when the woman called me. I excused myself for an hour. So I can't wait. I had to take him to my job. So I took him. Even when I was taking him to my work, I was carrying him on my back. I was trying to support him because he wasn't able to walk properly. And people thought we are just in love and we are doing lovey-dovey things. They didn't know that he was actually dying. So I took him to my job. I made sure I find him some medicines and things. Then I found him a place to lie down and wait for me to work. When I close, I will attend to him.